IamTeeski. What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy T, man. And today, yeah, we got another one. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Now, this video 16 straight minutes of Michael Jordan facts. Now, I want y'all, when y'all watch this video, get down in the comments and comment the craziest fact that you hear that he say in the video. But if you like videos like this, drop a like, subscribe. I got more videos coming. We drop videos every day. We don't miss no days. But let's get straight into it, man. I don't really do too much talking. Roll to 20K. You know how we do it, T-fam. Let's get it. Now, go check out the last two videos. If you did not, go check it out. You know what I mean? Y'all went crazy. It was going crazy. The videos was crazy. You know what I mean? Everything crazy about it. Now I got 16 straight minutes to tell you why he to go. We already signed and stamped it off. You know what I mean? We sent the papers to the NBA already. MJ's the GOAT. You feel me? It's been confirmed. You know what I mean? This is just 16 minutes that's going to help the case. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe. Drop down in the comments what you want to see next if you like these type videos. But without further ado, we going to get straight into it.
Welcome to the Squad Dawkins channel. Here we bring you every fact that will convince you Michael Jordan is the absolute basketball GOAT.
We already know that.
Michael Jordan's final game as a Chicago Bull was a legendary and iconic as his sidekick Scottie Pippen was dealing with back problems, and as a result, Jordan had to carry the Bulls. MJ scored 45 of the Bulls' 87 points in that championship clinching game. That means a 35-year-old Jordan in his final game with the Bulls scored 51.7% of his team's points. Since the NBA and ABA merger in 1976, that is the highest percentage in NBA Finals history. On the evening of October 25th in 1984, MJ's legacy almost ended before it started. The Bulls were playing their first regular season game of the year, and early in the game, Jordan went up for his first official NBA dunk attempt, and it ended up extremely ugly. The defender's leg is caught underneath him, resulting in an awkward and painful landing. Fortunately, after a few moments, young MJ was okay and continued to play in the game. But if that angle had just been slightly different on the landing, it could have resulted in a broken shooting arm or even damage to his neck. As we all know, despite the terrible experience on his first dunk attempt, MJ managed a few successful dunks in his career.
You talk about a few.
Scoring leaders usually don't win championships unless your name is Michael Jordan. In the history of the NBA, there have been a total of 5 players who won the championship while leading the league in scoring. And those players are Joe Fulks, George Mikan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan, and Shaquille O'Neal. The craziest part is that MJ has done it more times than all other players of NBA history combined. Only 2 players...
See, like, this is a different type of scoring bag right here. Like, y'all not... You got to really think about that, bro. The 6 years on the finals, he was leading the league in scoring. He down there leading the league in scoring every year, though. But he was leading the league in scoring every single year he won the finals. So he like, you know what I mean? This why he had 45 out of the 87. He like, bro, I lead the league in scoring. I'm that guy. You feel me? Just give me the ball. Get the fuck out the way. It's simple, bro. It's simple. It ain't that hard, bro.
In league history have averaged over 30 points and over 10 assists in a single NBA Finals series. These are the 2 players who continue to find themselves on their own list. Michael Jordan.
See, look, I had to pause it right here. Who y'all got? Who y'all got that guy? Or y'all got that guy over there? Simple question. Let's have a simple answer. Everybody get down in the comments. Comment Jordan or comment Bron. Let me know who better. You feel me? Who y'all think will win in a 1v1? Let's talk about that. You know what I mean? I know everybody gonna say Jordan. Who y'all think gonna win in a 1v1? Y'all already think Jordan better. Who gonna win in a 1v1 though? Who you got? Game to 11 ones and twos. Make it, take it. Who you got? I don't know who I got. Don't ask me.
Jordan and LeBron James. MJ did it in 1991 against the Lakers, while LeBron did it twice, in 2017 and 2018 against the Warriors.
Gosh.
Michael Jordan absolutely dominated his era, and no stat may better sum up the extent of his dominance than this one. From November of 1990, until his retirement in 1998. MJ never lost 3 games in a row. That's a streak of 632 games, which is easily the longest streak by a player in NBA history. Even the super team of the Warriors with Kevin Durant couldn't accomplish that same feat of avoiding
lost 3 in a row?
3-game losing streak in any of their 3 seasons together. And this was one of the greatest and arguably the most overpowered team in league. The Chicago Bulls set the NBA record for the greatest regular season with a 72-10 record, which made them the first team in league history to eclipse 70 wins in a season. Not only did the Bulls win 72 games in 1996, but they were extremely close to reaching the 70-win mark in the following season as well. In the 1996-97 regular season, the Bulls actually had 69 wins heading into their final 2 regular season games. The first game was in Miami against the solid Heat team that they would later meet in the Eastern Conference Finals. The Heat won this regular season contest by 10 points. The final game of the regular season was against their rivals, the New York Knicks. The game was extremely tight throughout, with both teams making incredibly clutch baskets down the stretch. Chicago would have the last shot,
but Ewing got on his arm.
Missed it pretty badly.
Damn!
If this shot had gone in, then the Bulls would have achieved something that no other team has done before for the 2nd straight season. Roughly 4 years after his 63-point playoff performance against the Boston Celtics, the GOAT Michael Jordan added to his postseason lore over a 2-game stretch. In the 1988 playoffs, MJ became the first player in NBA history to log back-to-back 50-point games in the playoffs. In Game 1 of a first-round series with the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jordan scored 50 points on 19 for 35 shooting, sinking all 12 of his free throws. Then came Game 2 3 days later on May 1st, 1988. Jordan one-upped himself with a 55-point game against the Cavs. He shot 24 for 45 overall and was 7 for 7 from the free throw line as the Bulls built a 2-0 series edge. The Cavs
he was torturing
Game
him.
5, but Jordan delivered there too. His 39 points powered a series-clinching 107-101 Bulls win. There have been many explosive scores throughout the league's history, but there are a few players who could score in bunches while remaining extremely efficient. For example, Tracy McGrady had just 8 games in his career where he scored at least 40 points while shooting at least 60% from the field. Kobe had 23 of those games, and well beyond that is Michael Jordan, who had 70 games where he scored at least 40 points on at least 60% shooting from the field. To put that in perspective, throughout his career, LeBron James has a total of 74 games where he scored at least 40 points, and that's in total, regardless of efficiency. Out of the 74, LeBron shot 60% in only 35 games. MJ is the...
So he has 70 games where he scored 40, shooting 60%. Oh my God. Like, he didn't miss either. That's the thing about it. That's really messing with my head. You feel me? He was really out there like, I'm getting 40 and y'all not going to stop me. You feel me? I'm going to take the shots that I want to, when I want to, wherever I want to. You feel me? Like, it's no stopping me. I'm Michael Jeffrey. Like, did you forget? Like, I couldn't be guarded. Like, y'all not understanding how ridiculous that is. 60% shooting is hard. That's not easy, bro. You really gotta take your shots right. You know what I mean? You really gotta pick the right shots to take. So he picking his shots, but he's still getting up enough to get 40 points on 60%. Man, they gotta, bro, these facts, oh my God, it's too many. I don't think I can handle 16 minutes of this, bro. I don't think I can, bro. It's too many facts, bro. My head hurt already.
The only player in NBA history to win an MVP, a scoring title, first team all-defense and NBA championship, and a finals MVP all in the same season. And amazingly,
oh my God,
he did this 4 times. Jordan is the player with the most combinations of scoring titles and all-defensive first-team honors with 9. He's also the only player to win the scoring title and the Defensive Player of the Year award in the same season. His 35-point scoring average is the highest for any Defensive Player of the Year winner. Jordan won the NBA championship and the scoring title in the same season 6 times, most by any player, and his 32.6 scoring average is the highest for any player in a championship.
Like, this is insane, bro. Do y'all see this right here? He won Defensive Player of the Year and the scoring title in the same, bro. Make it make sense, because it don't make sense to me. How is he doing that? Is he human? He not human, bro. He not human, bro. That's what it is, bro. I found it out, bro. He's not human. He can't be. He can't be, bro. It's not making sense right now. It's just not making sense, bro. How is he that good? Like, in a minute, I'm finna just knock everything off this goddamn table off, bro. Because it's not making sense, and it's making me mad, bro.
Season.
Why is he that good? Can you tell me? The fuck?
MJ is the only perimeter player in NBA history to average 30 points in a single season while shooting 50% from the field. And he did it 5 times.
Hey.
Scoring was obviously Jordan's standout skill, and he still holds the all-time record for leading the NBA in total points scored 11 times. Additionally, it is also an all-time record that Jordan led the NBA in scoring 10 times. Also, an all-time record is Michael's career regular season scoring average of 30.12 points per game. He also holds the all-time playoff points per game record with 33.5 points per game. In the playoffs, MJ was a killer. He still has the all-time record for most points ever in a playoff game with 63 against the Celtics in 1986. Jordan's first ever game where he scored over 50 points was the 63 in the playoffs. Jordan set a still-standing playoff record in the 1991 Finals against the Lakers when he scored on 13 consecutive field goals without a miss.
Oh my goodness, 13 straight in the finals? You see how they all, hey, peep how they all moved out the way. Look. They thought he was finna bang on them niggas. They said, oh, let me get out the way. Look at 45 was like, hell no. He's like, fucking, what you make it? Hey, coach, what the hell is you doing when you make a touchdown? I thought he was finna dunk on me, coach. That nigga was out there frightened. The fuck? Hey, I'm done pausing though, I ain't gonna lie.
That is a finals record, but it is also an all-time playoff record. Another all-time playoff record MJ still holds is that he made 24 shots from the field against Cleveland in 1988. Against Detroit in 1991, Jordan made 13 free throws in a quarter, which is still an all-time playoff record. MJ holds the all-time record with 8 50-plus point playoff games. He also holds the all-time playoff record for most 40-plus point games with 38. Another all-time record Jordan holds is another playoff record.
Not up there, though.
He is the only player in NBA history to never once score under 15 points in any playoff game he ever played in. MJ holds the all-time record by being the only player in NBA history to never once score under 20 points in a finals game. The most underrated aspect of MJ's game
was locked in, bro.
His shot blocking. If MJ isn't the greatest shot blocking guard in the history of the game, then he's certainly in the top 3. On defense,
bro, I swear he blocked Patrick Ewing at least like 15 times in his career, bro. I didn't see so many different blocks. Like, he used to whoop his shit religiously. Like, fuck. Like,
very sneaky and intelligent player who could read a defense and respond accordingly as the help defender. Combine that with his insane quickness, agility, and leaping ability, and you have the recipe for an all-time great shot blocking wing. MJ has the most blocks by a guard in a single season, which was a total of 131, and the 1987-88 season. And unsurprisingly, that was the season he won the Defensive Player of the Year. Not only is he first on the all-time list, but he's also in the second spot as he blocked 125 shots in the 1986-87
He was out there whooping he could fly. Why not?
In that 1986-87 season, he began a career-long onslaught on the NBA record book. That year saw him average 37.1 points in the first of 7 consecutive seasons in which he led the league in scoring and topped 30 points per contest. In the spring of 1989, Bulls coach Doug Collins moved
right to them averages, bro. Hold on, bro. Because y'all can't, let me move the fuck over because y'all can't see, bro. This why y'all not, this why you not even, like, you not locked in because you can't, look at this. He went 7 years, 32, 30, 31, 33, 32, 35, 37. I'll walk out this, I can walk out and not come back for the rest of the video, bro. 30 for 7 years straight.
In the spring of 1989, Bulls coach Doug Collins moved Jordan to the point guard position, as the point guard Jordan had a streak where he had 7 straight triple-doubles and 10 triple-doubles in 11 games. In the final 24 games as the point guard,
what can't he do? Triple doubles? Oh, he get triple doubles
too. Jordan averaged over 30 points, over 9 rebounds, and over 10 assists, all while being efficient on offense and dominant on defense. On the year, he was first in win shares, first in player efficiency rating, and first in plus minus. As we all know, MJ reached 6 NBA Finals, he has 6 rings, and he missed 6 regular season games in those 6 championship seasons combined. Drafted in 1984, Jordan played all 82 games in his very first season. It was the first of 9 whole seasons where MJ would play all 82 games. However, the following season, MJ sustained a broken foot injury and sat out for almost the entirety of 1985-86 campaign. It is almost incredible that, excluding that season, MJ missed only 7 games in the 12 seasons he played with the Bulls. By MJ, he felt an obligation to play every day.
He felt an obligation to play every game.
Yeah, that's insane.
He knew, not
he's
just
a
for the
maniac.
television audience, but he knew, and every time he played,
he's a maniac.
Families, there were others who had saved their money, potentially scalped the ticket in those days, as they called it, to see Michael Jordan play.
Jordan remains one of the most impressive athletes the NBA has ever seen. By reports, in North Carolina, he ran a 40-yard dash in an amazing 4.3 seconds.
And I'll never forget this. His sophomore year, ran the 40-yard. Me and Coach Guthrie,
4.3.
Mark Carnes, we all three had hand stopwatches, so we're not professional timers by any means. But he crossed the line, and I looked, and I said, wow. Coach Guthrie, what'd you get? And he looked at me, and then Mark Davis said, I got 4.39. And Coach Guthrie said, I got 4.38. And I said, I did too. And so I waited a couple of, I said, Michael, we missed your start. You made a mistake here. Come on, I need you to run it again. And he said, oh, too fast for you, huh? I'll never forget that. And he goes back to the line and runs it again, and all of us got below 4.4 as a sophomore.
What
so
the
he went from 6'4.5" to 6'6" and got faster.
We all know MJ could leap out of the gym, but his speed
That's
was ridiculous
insane,
too.
bro.
He could run like Deion Sanders. Imagine Klay Thompson's frame combined with Allen Iverson's agility and Russell Westbrook's speed. He might not have been as big or as strong as LeBron James, but Jordan made up for that with elite quickness. Now add that to his 48 inches vertical leap, and you have the most athletic player to ever
that
play
dunk
basketball.
is crazy.
MJ's once-in-a-lifetime greatness could be seen as soon as he set foot on the court for the first time. In his rookie season, he took the league by storm, displaying his elite athleticism as he averaged 28.2 points, 6.5 rebounds, 5.9 assists, and 2.4 steals on 51.5% shooting. He finished 3rd in scoring and 4th in steals, but for the Bulls specifically, his value was off the charts as he led his team in points, rebounds, assists, and steals. He's the only rookie in history who's ever done that. With Jordan at the wheel, the Bulls improved 11 wins over the previous season, and even Larry Bird said that he's never seen a player improve a team more than MJ did. Jordan wore number 12 for one game. On February 14, 1990, Jordan scored 49 points wearing number 12 on a loss to the Magic. The only player in NBA history to score more points in a single game while wearing 12 is Hall of Famer George Yardley. Jordan's salary in 1995-96 was $3.85 million, which ranked 32nd in the NBA that season. Players with higher salaries that season included Benoit Benjamin, Brian Shaw, Danny Ferry, and Dale Davis. For his career, Jordan was 9-18, shooting in the playoffs on potential game-tying or go-ahead shots in the final 24 seconds of the fourth quarter or overtime. He was a perfect 3 of 3 on such shots in games when his team faced elimination, and 4 of 7 when his team had an opportunity to clinch. By the end of his tenure with the Bulls, Jordan had developed into the game's best mid-range scorer. His final 2 seasons in Chicago, Jordan made 997 mid-range shots, over 250 more than any other player. In his final season with the Wizards, when he turned 40 years old, Jordan dunked 21 times. To put things into perspective, in his final season with the Lakers, the 37-year-old Kobe Bryant has dunked 4 times.
Damn!
MJ's title teams did not blow leads. In the 6 seasons they won the title, they were 42-0 in the playoffs and 210-5 in the regular season, when leading by 10 or more entering the fourth quarter. Jordan was returning to the NBA as a 38-year-old who was trying to get back into basketball shape. The comeback had plenty of physical obstacles as well. Jordan was heading into his return dealing with tendinitis in his wrist and in both of his knees. During a pickup game that offseason, Ron Artest had broke 2 of Jordan's ribs while playing physical defense on MJ.
One day, me and Michael was just like tussling hard. He wanted this position. I'm like, nah, you can't have this position. You know what I'm saying? So when I was trying to deny him and get his arm out the way, my elbow hit him in the ribs. Then his ribs cracked.
Jordan would also go on to have fluid drained from his...
Nah, see, I don't know what Meta World Peace, Ron Artest. He was Ron Artest back then, but Meta World Peace, bro, you a Hall of Fame to society, bro. Like every time I hear you in a story or video, anybody, you just out there being a menace, bro. It's like you're different, bro. He's a menace, bro. He's a menace for sure.
His knees multiple times throughout that year. Michael Jordan was joining a Wizards team who had finished the previous season with a third worst record in the entire NBA at 19-63. Despite the fact that they were playing in a much weaker Eastern Conference, they also had the second worst defense in the league in terms of opponents' points per game. The Wizards started the season with a 26-21 record, and on the 47th game, Jordan collided with a teammate and tore his meniscus. He tried to play through the pain and on reduced minutes, but after another 14 games, he had arthroscopic knee surgery to repair the knee, and his season was over. Before Jordan's injury occurred, MJ was averaging 25.1 points per game, 6.2 assists, 5.3 rebounds, and 1.5 steals per game. In his last 20 games leading up to his injury, MJ was averaging 27.5 points per game, 6.4 assists, 5.2 rebounds, and 1.3 steals per game on 44% shooting.
Bro, he was averaging 27, bro, in 2001. This nigga's a bucket.
His last 10 games leading up to the injury, MJ was averaging 29 points, 6.6 assists, 6.1 rebounds, 1.2 steals on 47% shooting. Also, before Jordan was injured, the Wizards were on a 47-win pace and were well in the playoff hunt. Up to that point, no team in NBA history had ever been a sub-20-win team and gone on to have a winning record the following season. Aging MJ had the Wizards well on their way up until the meniscus happened. Not only did Jordan take one of the worst teams in the league and make them competitive, but had it not been for his knee injury, the Wizards would have had a legitimate shot at the first seed in the Eastern Conference. Jordan started the first 15 games of the 2002-2003 season coming off of the bench. In his second season in Washington, Jordan was the only Wizard to play all 82 games, and he was 40 years old. He also became the only 40-year-old in NBA history to score over 40 points in a game, which he did several times that season. He also became the oldest player in NBA history to average at least 20 points per game. Tell us in the comments, what do you think is the most...
What? Hey, if you made it all the way to the end, bro, what was the craziest fact that you heard? Me, I don't know. I don't know. The whole video was crazy. I think him averaging 27 in 2001 might have got me. That might have got me there, bro. That's insane. That's different, bro. That's different. That's, you know what I mean? Not too many guys can say that they did something like that. It really hits different, bro. Like I said, bro, if you like this video, drop a like, subscribe, man. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, GOAT Jordan, you know what I mean? GOAT Mike, whatever you want to call him. You know what I mean? He go by all those. But I'm gonna see y'all boys tomorrow, man. I'm out. Big.